Hey there, what is up? Today we're talking about how to set up and execute one of the most popular theme nights around, one of my favorites, Trivia Night. Let's get into it. Welcome to another episode of the Ask Dave Show, where bar managers, owners, and bartenders ask me questions about their problems, and I use my sage wisdom to answer them the best I can. So today I don't have the name of a specific person who asked this question. I get this question from a lot of people, and it is, do you have some good ideas for theme nights that I can do in my bar on the slower nights? So today I'm going to tell you exactly how you can set up a trivia night, because I love trivia night. We've been doing it here at McGaw's for the past 6+ years, and it fills up our bar on a Tuesday night, and whereas in the rest of the area it's a little bit mellow. So I'm going to give you a 7-step plan you can use to implement trivia night in your bar. But one thing I need to remind you of is that you need to be patient. You can't just do it for 2 weeks and then throw up your hands when you don't have enough people and be like, no one's coming in. This sucks, man. You got to be patient. So here we go. Let's get to the 7-step plan on setting up trivia night in your bar. Step number 1, find someone to MC your trivia night. Could be an employee who loves to get on the mic and read off the questions, or you can hire a trivia company. Here at McGaw's, we use a company called Brainstormer Trivia, and they've been sending Alex out for years now. The crowd absolutely loves him, and truth be told, he has a voice that was made for trivia.
Number 2, I Want Your Body is the parenthetical subtitle of what 1986 hit by Samantha Fox.
Step number 2, you got to pick a night. This is the easiest of the steps. We do Tuesday night here. We don't do Monday. Monday's right after the weekend. I think people are still hungover, so we kind of wait a day. But anytime Monday through Thursday when you have a slow night and you want to pump up the crowd, it's great. We like Tuesday, plus it sounds good. Trivia Tuesday, just pick a night and go with it. Step 3, you got to market. Just like with any other promotion you do, you got to market it. You got to use Facebook. You got to put it on your website. You might want to get some banners up, partner with your vendors. Maybe you'll do Coors Light on trivia nights or $3 drafts. You can do a deal, not a deal, whatever you want, but make sure you get the word out there, word of mouth, and people will get excited about it and they will come. Step number 4, you have to choose the questions, and this is a little tricky. If you have an employee do this, it's going to be a lot more work than it seems like. We do 60 questions in a night here, so that means every week they got to find 60 new questions. They got to make them good. You have different rounds with different themes. It's easier to hire a trivia company to come in and MC it, but even if you have an employee MC it, you can find online trivia companies to give you the materials, give you the questions, so you don't have to do any of that. So whatever you choose to do, make sure that you have consistently good questions every week or people aren't coming back. So here we have 6 rounds of 10 questions. We do a current events, do a couple picture rounds, we do a music round, do a round I don't remember, and then the last one's called Last Call for Know-It-Alls. They're a little bit harder, but they're worth 2 points each. Step number 5 kind of goes hand in hand with number 4, and that is you need to create, print out, gather the materials each week to hand out to all of your guests, and you need to make sure you have those. So we use notebooks here, but they come from Brainstormer Trivia, so they supply all that. If you're going to do it yourself, you need to make sure you have notebooks that they can hand in, or pieces of paper, pencils. We do picture rounds here, so if you want to do a picture round, you have to have all that organized. That's why I highly recommend getting an outside company to do it for you. It's not that much money compared to the money you can bring in. Step number 6, you need to choose a prize. Whether you give it away to the top 3 teams or the top team, that's totally up to you. One of the things you can do is just ask your vendors, your liquor and beer vendors, to give you a bunch of swag. T-shirts, hats, pens, keychains, all that stuff is good to give away for trivia. You can give away some drink tickets. We do that sometimes. You can give away a gift card to the winning team. Whatever you can think of for prizes. The people that play trivia, they really play for pride, that I've noticed. So they keep coming in, even though the prizes aren't that great. They'll have just coming in, showing their stuff, winning team, yay, we won, and the prize is just kind of secondary, but it's still nice to have. And then step number 7 is kind of marketing also. You want to follow up, make sure you take a picture of the winners and then post that stuff on your website and on Facebook, advertise it, show everyone, hey, look who won, come join us next week on trivia. You're going to get a lot bigger following, so make sure after trivia is done, you're not done for the week, make sure to post that stuff and get people excited about it so you can get more people for the next week. In addition, once your teams hand in their answers on their answer sheets, whoever's emceeing it needs to add up the total of all the points for each team, and then after each round, he or she reads them off so the teams all know where they stand the entire time.
We've got 5 points for Quiztima Aguilera. Great name. 10 points for Magic Underwear and The Ba.
So then a couple quick side notes here. One of the common questions people ask is, do you limit the size of the teams? And we don't here. We have teams from 2 people or 1 person all the way through 10 people. Obviously, the bigger the team, the better chance you have of winning, but everyone just kind of does it for fun here. It's not a big deal. Another thing that's very obvious, it seems like, but you can't use your phone to look up answers. We kind of use the honor code here, and it works out just fine because we just give away a couple prizes and everyone just has fun with it. But if you're a place that's going to give away cash prizes, everyone throws in money at the beginning, this can get really sensitive if people have their phones out and people aren't trusting people. When it comes to money, things get a little more tense. So you might want to take their phones away, but that's going to piss people off too. So this is an area you want to think about before you decide what kind of prizes you're going to give away so people don't get upset. And that is going to do it from here. That's a quick overview on how to set up trivia night in your bar. I hope that helped. I am Dave Allred, the Real Barman. Visit me at barpatrol.net. I have this written out on the blog in more detail, so you can check it out there. Subscribe to my YouTube channel to keep in the loop to help your bar succeed more. I will see you next time. I'm out.